What's happening, people? In this video, we're talking about the difference between print on demand with custom merch and Aliexpress dropshipping. The pros, the cons, why you would want to do one or the other, and the long-term sustainability of each of the models. So today we're covering the difference between Aliexpress dropshipping business and the print-on-demand custom merch business. And it looks like I spelled dropshipping wrong, so we want to fix that. And we can fix Aliexpress because I think Aliexpress is one word. Okay, so let's get started. Let's talk about this and let's compare these business models. Which one is the most easy to get started? I would honestly say Aliexpress could be easier to get started. You still have to find a winning product with Aliexpress. You're gonna browse Aliexpress, and if you go choose, the best-selling list, those are probably already, saturated. You put those ads up on Facebook, and people are going to, they're gonna have seen that already, and it's not gonna convert. You're picking up the crumbs while someone else has already killed it selling that product in the past months, and you're late to the game. So you still have to have a winning product with Aliexpress. It's the same thing with print on demand. With custom merch store, you need a winning design with print on demand, and I teach a method which you do not need a winning product. You only need a design. We set up what's called merch collections, mini merch collections, and this is where we put the same design on a bunch of products on a collection page. We send we set up an ad with a lead product, something that gets a high click-through rate, that gets a lot of people to our page, to our website. That we know they like the design, so we do a test of the design. We figure out they like the design. We set up the lead product. We send people to our website, and then they get to choose which product they want to buy with that winning design on. This is why I love the print-on-demand custom merch model, but I'll talk about more about that in the future. Let's continue on. Let's continue to compare these two business models. So which one needs more money to get started? I think the print-on-demand needs a little bit more money because you need to have money. If you're not a designer yourself, you need to have money to hire a designer. And this can be scary for some people because you're paying for stuff you don't know that works. I can also teach you a method where you don't have to pay for a designer in order to have to test designs. You can figure out what sells before you pay a designer. I'll show you that in a future video, but not now. So with Aliexpress dropshipping, you do not need much money up front. To actually have your business sustainable with Aliexpress, you need what's called working capital, but that's different. To get started, a couple $100. You need a winning product on Facebook. You need it to take off. Working capital, completely different. You probably need a few thousand for working capital. But let's just stick to the basics and let's compare these. How does the competition compare? I would say Aliexpress dropshipping right now in the late 2017 and 2018 is extremely competitive. 2018 is going to get worse. You're competing against everybody else selling the same stuff. You're going to Aliexpress, so is 10,000 other people. Facebook says they have 5 million active advertisers promoting random stuff on Facebook. Like, you got info marketers, right? And then you got way more physical product people selling dropshipping products through Facebook. It works. That's why so many people are starting. But you're selling the same stuff. This is why I love the print on demand. You are now unique. You're creating a brand. Nobody else is selling the same stuff that you are, and you have your own designs. So yes, you go to a store. Every store has T-shirts. Every store has hats, right? But you have your own unique brand. You have your own unique identity. Your own unique designs. You set up your niche store based on whatever topic you want, and now you are known. Your store is known for that, and people are going to come back to your store for that reason because they know what your store is about. Low competition. Other sellers are not going to be able to rip your store off. Yes, they'll try, but then you can send DCMA request, or you could take their store down. because they're copying you. They're your trademark. You can trademark and copyright your store because that is your brand. So you can control that. With AliExpress dropshipping, very, very hard because you're just selling, I would consider crap products from AliExpress. So that's kind of my thoughts on that. Which ones are easier to upsell? I really think this custom merch model is super easy because you're putting the same design on all the products. You have complementary products. That's the nature of the model by itself. So complementary products fill the collection page. You have you have rings and necklaces, and you have bags and shoes and everything with the same design on it. So the upsell ability is instant. It's like buy multiple items by themselves. You don't even have to get them to try to buy multiple items. With AliExpress dropshipping, it's really hard to figure out, if you're selling a funky keychain, what do you sell them next? Another keychain? Well, yeah, you can sell them the exact same keychain again at a discount, but to get another product that they want just as much as that, it's hard. It's harder to upsell and find complementary products that actually work. You can put tons of stuff on your store, but it doesn't mean it's going to sell. That's why I like this, because we have a custom merch store with same design, and all the products, they sell themselves. Can you scale this business? Sure, yeah, you can scale AliExpress. If it's a general product, something like the teeth whitening thing or whatever, the charcoal toothpaste or whatever was popular, like a couple months ago or a month ago or whatever. Yes, it's gonna scale. If you're first and you're not last, then you can scale $10, $20, $30,000 days on Facebook ads, easy. I mean, that's the revenue, right? You're making that money. Can you do that with print on demand? Yes, you can. I actually do it consistently every day for the last 2 years, $10,000 to $15,000 a day, over and over and over again, because I run so many niches, so many products consistently together at the same time, so it all adds up, and I have so many sales every day. What's the cost of goods? What's cheaper? What's gonna give you more margin? AliExpress. I'm gonna give it to them because you can get super cheap products like $1 product and $2 shipping, so it's $3, $4 max, and you're selling that for like 20 bucks, right? So you got like $18 margins, and it converts. But you can also find good products with print on demand. Like you can find a pillow cover for $5 shipped, and you can sell that at 12, and now you're making not nearly as good, but you're making you're making decent. You're making an $8, $9 margin, and it's easier to sell a $12 product than it is to sell a $20 product. Not always, but sometimes. I mean, the cheaper product sells easier most of the time. So how about the shipping times? Honestly, AliExpress has terrible shipping times. You're talking about unreliable suppliers that take 10 days just to process your order and then ship it out, and then it takes another 20 days to actually arrive to the destination, US or UK or wherever your customer is. It takes 30 to 40 days, AliExpress. It's garbage. And your customers aren't happy with that. And that's why Facebook's cracking down, and they're putting up these customer service satisfactory feedback forms on your ads. And if enough customer or enough Facebook people complain about your ads, you're going to get penalized. And the biggest reason for that is shipping times. So how about the shipping times on print on demand? They can be good. It depends on your supplier. Some suppliers are really slow. Other suppliers are really fast. I know that my app that I'm working on, it's going to have products delivered 15 to 20 days. That means it's a 2 to 3 day manufacturing time, so it's a custom product being made, and then 10 to 15 days shipping. So, and we'll also have DHL. I'm pretty sure we'll have DHL as an option, which is 5 days. So the customer could get their products in under a week with some suppliers on print on demand. You just got to do the research and figure out what's possible, if it makes sense, and how much you need to charge additional for expedited shipping. But it's hard to do that with AliExpress. Let's talk about the scaling again. So we talked about, can you get large revenues? Yes. How about the scaling? How easy is it to scale? It's easy to scale a single product, right? Because if it's a general product, It's it's mass niche, right? You can reach millions of people. And I mean, it really depends on product. I would say this whole category right here is dependent on the product. But let's say it's a general product versus a niche product, because print on demand is more about targeting niches, right? You're targeting specific niches. People that like dolphins, people that like sea turtles, people that like Little League baseball, or moms who have sons in Little League baseball, right? You're making custom designs based on niches, and it's harder to scale a single design in print on demand. But this is why I teach a different method. I don't scale a single product. I create lots of products all at low budgets and let them make 5-10 sales a day, but then I have hundreds of campaigns running and then making 500 plus sales a day. So this is the difference. You're basically trying to do one product versus multiple products. And I like the model of I create diversity with multiple products, and now you're not relying on just one product to continue to sell. You create diversity, and now you have a long-term sustainable business, because all the products won't die in one day. It's impossible. You're going to have maybe one product die this week and another product stop selling the next week. And then I teach how to revive products and how to get it back on track and how to start to get the sales going again. So, and that's kind of hard with Aliexpress dropshipping. What about growing the brand? Honestly, super hard to grow a brand with Aliexpress dropshipping. It's not your product. How can you create a brand around something that's not yours, right? And then someone else's, the next store that's copying your name, selling the exact same product, just copying your colors of your store. How can you compete with that? How can you create a brand with that, right? It's very, very hard. Where in print demand, you can create your trademarks, and you can create your copyrights, and you can lock down your design. Someone steals your design, you can go sue them or file cease and desist letters, because you own that. It's yours. Very easy to grow a brand with print on demand. Very, very easy. It actually just happens by itself. You don't even have to try. It just happens. Pick a clever domain name and choose a niche of products or a niche design with multiple products. Set up your store, and your brand literally is created by itself overnight. How about the long-term sustainability? Honestly, this goes straight back to the brand thing. Super long-term, yes, brandable, print on demand, winner every time for long-term business. You can create, we talked about Logan Paul in the previous video, or in a video before this, and how he created a brand with his custom merch store, shoploganpaul.com. You can create your own style Logan Paul brand, create $100 million business selling custom merchandise. The potential is unlimited, and that is what custom merch is about. And that's why I'm excited, and that's why I'm teaching it on this channel. It's very, very hard. I don't think it's going to be a long term. It's already dying slowly with Facebook ads. It's killing it off. They put up, like I said, they're putting up these customer feedback forums giving you bad feedback. I honestly believe in 2018, by the end of 2018, there'll only be very, very little Aliexpress dropshipping, and everybody that wants to remain in this game is going to move over to print on demand. Well, a high percentage is going to move over to print on demand and custom merchandise products. And the product selection of print on demand is expanding, right? More products, more custom things are being available. Rings, necklaces, bracelets, chopping blocks for your kitchen, watches, wallets, wallet. My app has wallet phone cases, not just t-shirts and hoodies anymore. So as this section expands and this decreases because of higher competition and more lockdown from Facebook, more these people are going to start jumping over here, and this is just going to get it's a much better business model for the long term, because this is expanding, this is contracting. So if you want to be where the market's shifting, where things are going, you're gonna want to start thinking about creating your brand, your print on demand, your stamp in the sand for your online business. If you ever wanted to have a sustainable online business, my recommendation is the print on demand, the custom merch. That's what this whole channel is about, and that's why I'm teaching it. So this is my little comparison, guys, in my little video about print on demand versus AliExpress. What my thoughts, my feedback. Let me know your thoughts and your feedback in the comments, and I will see you on the next video.